It is Dave Lawrence, and a big aloha and mahalo for catching this very special moment. And I'm getting to talk with a rock guy who I've spent time with over the last several years on the phone, but never in person. Sammy Hagar, aloha, and welcome to Oahu.
Thank you. I don't get to spend enough time on Oahu. It's because I have a place in Maui, so I spend all the time there. And I haven't been here since the Stones played here last time. I came to see the Stones, and man, this is a big city. It's wild,
It is. A lot of people, they second guess it. They think it's some small town. It's a hustling, bustling, vibrant place.
Man, this is a real deal. I got to my hotel room and I'm looking out going, this is like being in New York or something, or like Miami, or something like that. But of course, it's, a little groovier than that. But, it's a big city.
It is, and has a great vibe. And how often do you spend in Maui? When I was looking at the Sammy Hagar Wikipedia, it's very funny because it doesn't even mention Hawaii anywhere in there, and all the illustrious parts of your life. It mentions Cabo and it mentions California. How much are you actually here?
I'm actually in Maui as much as I am in Cabo. It's just that it's my sanctuary, so I don't like to do things there. I don't like to throw parties there. I don't invite people over. I don't take pictures at my house and put them up on my website. I have some at the Beach Bar and Grill, a few pictures from Maui, but it's really the place where I come and I get to my house and I drop my drawers, man, and just start walking around the property and picking bananas and catching fish, and I'm really, really into it. Like it's a sanctuary, a little healing spot.
So a couple months out of the year total?
I have girls in school now, and so it's a little tougher. So we come over when we come over for Thanksgiving. We come over for spring break. We'll come over in the summer. We spend more time here if I'm not touring than any other time. But we used to come over before our kids were in school. My wife and I. I've had a place over for 15 years, and we'd come over about a week before Thanksgiving and stay all the way through February. So that was our real Maui time back then. And every year it gets shortened up lately because of the schools.
But so it's your daughter, the youngest one, is it? Is her name inspired by Hawaii, in fact?
No, the oldest one, Kama. Kama's 14, and my youngest daughter's 9 now, okay. Samantha. Her name was, Samantha was inspired by Hawaii. No. Her name is Sammy Hagar.
It was Kama that I was thinking.
Yeah, Kama. No, in a way it was. It's Sanskrit, and Kama is like, like Kama Sutra. It means love. Mm-hmm. Kama. Okay. And so Kama is it's the same thing. It's kind of a universal language is what it really is, because Japanese have a name for Kama, and so but to us it means love.
People have really been, there's a lot of love for you here in the islands. People have been asking me what it was like for you to make a decision to move to Hawaii, and then in the last year or so, maybe about 2 years now, you made a bigger commitment to Hawaii, and I was hoping you could talk a little bit about what's happening there in Kahului at the airport, because I know you don't like to get credit for it, but we're a real community organization, Hawaii Public Radio, and what you're doing with your restaurant and helping the community really deserves some recognition.
Okay, thanks. I just want to thank everyone for supporting it. The food is great there. When you travel, you got to sit somewhere and have a couple drinks, because who the heck wants to get on an airplane for 5 hours sober?
Not be wound up.
Yeah. So it's really great for that. And the convenient thing about having it at an airport is that the HMS host people who run the concessions in almost all the airports throughout the world, they do a great job. When we made that menu, I went in and tasted everything and drank everything on the menu to make sure it was up to standard. And I was just there before today. I came from Maui today, and I spent 2 hours in there with the employees and talking.
Little spot inspection.
Yeah, seriously, and chasing, we all ate everything. We all ordered different things, the whole family, and it was fantastic. They're doing such a great job. So anyway, I'm real proud of it, and I don't do things for money, but I love ideas. If you get an idea, you have to do it. You get an idea to do something. The fun part is doing it, and then making it successful is the next fun part. And then if it spits out some money, then it's like, oh, wow, that's cool. But, for me, I said, when I wanted to do this, I said, I know exactly why I'm going to do it. Every town I do it in, I'm going to give all the money away. Not like some of it. Not like say, oh, well, I'm going to pay myself or pay some. I don't pay anybody. Host runs it. They take their percentage and they give me my percentage. My percentage goes right into the Hagar Family Foundation. I don't ever touch it, and it goes right back to the Maui community. And I've started blessings in a backpack here in Honolulu now too, because I figure enough people from the island from Honolulu probably go there too. So so I wanted to keep it all in Maui, but it's been so damn successful that I'm spreading it out to Honolulu, and the biggest one so far is in St. Louis, and I have 13 schools that I support as Blessings in a Backpack, and I have for 2 years, not just 1 month. I solely support them for 13 schools for 2 years now. We're on a third year right now, and here I want to start doing schools. I've been doing individual families right now, people that are in dire need, that the government's not giving them any more money, or they lost their insurance.
Falling between the cracks.
Yeah, lost their insurance policies or whatever. I can't give it direct, so I go through a KK's Dream and other 501c organizations, and then they're allowed to fund the people. For some reason, it's harder to give money away than it is to make it. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I'm not just trying to give it away. I'm just trying to help people. And so...
and right here.
Yeah, right here. Because that's where the place is. If, there's another one in Vegas. I'm doing it there too. There's one in St. Louis. I do it there.
Well, it's not an irony that the day we talk about it, this morning when I was on the air doing the news at Hawaii Public Radio, the Hawaii Food Bank is doing their drive today. There are 183,000 families and people in our state that use the food from the food bank. Nearly 1 in 6 residents of Hawaii has to get food from the Hawaii Food Bank. So that's why I thought it was relevant just to talk about it, because it is...
Good. I didn't know that about the food bank today. I support the food bank.
Yeah.
I've donated.
And you have a parallel
before.
thing. It's sort of, that's what I mean. I
didn't know they had a drive today. I would donate some money to them today. The beach bar was packed today.
But when you think of what you're doing, you're helping the same group of folks.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it is. It's people that just need help. Come on, we all need help. I need help. I grew up poor. If I wouldn't have grown up poor, I wouldn't know about this stuff. I'd think, what do those people know? You don't know. You don't feel it. Once you know and understand it, you have to do something. Paul Newman said that, and when I read that, that's when my eyes opened up.
Great example of a guy doing the same thing.
Yeah, once you become aware that there's children that are hungry and are hurting, and you can do something, how could you not?
What a legacy he left.
Devil,
Right? Yeah, unless you really have no karma or good vibe. What a legacy he left behind, huh? His face everywhere on this thing.
Yeah.
And a note, we're in our spring fundraiser right now. I was hoping I'd maybe extract this little thing, and maybe if you said, this is why I think you should support Hawaii Public Radio.
Okay. Hey, this is the Red Rocker Sammy Hagar here. And the reason I think you should support public radio is because public radio is usually not owned by some big corporation that takes all the money and stuff and just pays a couple people and has a bit of commercial value. Public radio usually is the most uncommercial side of things, and they need help to continue to stay and supply the residents of their communities with valuable information and stuff, and they need to be. And they're bumping heads with the big boys most of the time, so let's help them out.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate it.
Aloha, this is Red Rocker Sammy Hagar of Sammy Hagar and myself. Me, myself, and I. And you're tuned to the only show that matters. You're with my dear friend Dave Lawrence. Ow! Go get him, Dave. Okay. Good morning, aloha. This is Red Rocker Sammy Hagar, and it's this is Red Rocker Sammy Hagar, and it's 4:20 in the islands. Your turn to you can edit this stuff, right? You are tuned to listener-supported Hawaii Public Radio. Dig it and support it. Woo! Okay. I'm here to help my friend David Lawrence and celebrate the
magical time of day. Hey, brother Dave.
Okay.
Happy 420.
You got it. Yo, the Red Rocker Sammy Hagar. You know what I'm here for? I'm here to help my friend Dave Lawrence celebrate this magical time of day. My brother Dave, have a happy 420. Woo!
You're the man. I just grab a picture and we're out of here.
Come on.